What's the $1 million investment portfolio?
You tell me. Yeah, I'm gonna do how you did me earlier. Pause. No, you tell me. No. Give me the real answer.
Strictly equities?
Yep. Oh, no. Nope. It doesn't have to be. Let's do 25% equities. What's the other 75%?
Only 25%. Well, first, I would definitely advise if you have all right, let's say you get a life insurance policy, somebody or hit the lottery or whatever, and you just have $1 million liquid. All right, pay off debt for sure. Assuming that you have no debt and you get to actually invest $1 million, right? I definitely think that you should have at least half in equities. At least half, $500,000 for sure. 10% big, 10%
Long
Bitcoin.
term.
Long term, yeah.
Got you.
10% big, 10% Bitcoin. Index fund for sure. S&P 500. I'm a big proponent of QQQ. You got a lot of great individual stocks if you want to have some risk, whether it's Microsoft, Apple, Nvidia, TSM. Those come to mind, top of mind. Top 10 companies, something like that. I think the other 500,000, you got to put $100,000 away for emergencies. Anything can happen. Maybe 50,000 if you want to be a little bit more aggressive. Real estate, you should be able to buy some level of property with $500,000 in most parts of America. Should be more than enough for a substantial down payment. Whether that's a condo, but multifamily investing, something that we championed early on. Shout out to MG, the mortgage guy. Talked about that early as far as having that cash flow. That's important, especially if your income is not. Sometimes you can get a lump sum of money, but you're not making a lot of money per se. So you want to keep your income down. So multifamily real estate is a great way because most of the time your number one expense is your housing. So with the multifamily strategy, you actually solve that because not only do you not have any expenses because you're getting rent, if done correctly, you can actually have a surplus where you're actually making money while still living in the property as well. So you kind of kill two birds with one stone in regards to that. And I would after that, I was watching the podcast clip with TD Jakes and that's my brother. What's his name? It's the bro. He was actually with. Oh man, what is?
I wish I knew who you were talking about.
He used to be with what's the guy that always talks about paying off debt?
Anthony O'Neill.
Anthony O'Neill.
Oh, okay.
He used to be with Dave Ramsey.
Yeah,
Anthony
Dave
O'Neill.
Ramsey.
Shout out to Anthony O'Neill. That's my brother.
Shout out to
But
Anthony.
Anthony O'Neill was saying that you should only buy a car if you could pay it off in cash. And I don't necessarily subscribe to that ideology. I don't subscribe to that ideology, but it is good in that type of situation. In that type of situation where you do have a lump sum, because most people, the reason why I don't subscribe to that is most people don't have enough money to buy off a car. So it goes back to the paying off the loan or actually investing, right? Where if you got $50,000 to your name, yeah, you can spend that on paying off a car, but now you got no money to invest. Me personally, I would rather just lease a car for $800 a month and then put that other money to work in the market. But if you have a lump sum, that might be something that you need to think about because that's another expense as far as so. Yeah, that would be just some things that come to the top of my mind, and that's not including any family as far as like putting money aside for your kids' college or life insurance. This is just purely just you. Like if you're just single yourself, that would be you got your housing taken care of, you got your long-term investment, and you got a car that's paid off. You got no debt. I think that's a recipe for success.
Do you know if they got their first million, what they should do? Go to eninvest.com. And if you want to know 2 years ahead of time what is going to emerge in the market, because no one actually knows when Tim Cook's going to retire, but I told you 2 years ago, or all these geopolitical issues, or which stocks are going to fall 30 to 40%. And if you want to know exactly and precisely where to get in so you can be wealthy and free like me, go to ianinvest.com. Join the Red Panda Stock Club and then put yes in chat if I've made you money.
Shout out to everybody that's made money. I'm watching this show for sure. Easy. Yep. We don't met too many people that started with zero. I'm up 100,000.
1.5, 2 million, 3 million.
I'm up 1 million. Like, I mean, that's the everyday person that is a teacher, that is in sanitation, that's making that type of money. There's no, I mean, if everybody else is doing that, I'm doing that. There's not even a question. I'm doing it.